Hey everyone, what's up? And today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Hasbropulse exclusive, the VHS Green Goblin and Mary Jane 2-pack. The packaging on this actual box is actually so cool. Obviously, you've got the Marvel Comics logo right there, the Spider-Man logo right there from the animated series, some cool artwork of Green Goblin and Mary Jane. Obviously, if you turn it around there, you've got the VHS sort of style, which it says 1 Green Goblin, 2 Mary Jane, and obviously the photos right at the bottom. And if you look here, we've got renders of the actual figures itself of Green Goblin and Mary Jane Watson, Spider-Man animated series logo at the top, some writing again, and obviously on the spine you have Spider-Man, Green Goblin and Mary Jane. Excited to actually get this from Hasbropulse. I had the previous Green Goblin, but I sold him because I wanted this one. I don't see a point of having two of the same figures or just a little bit of repaints, or you know what I mean. So yeah, let's crack this open and get into it, shall we? So here they are, the packaging. But before we get into the actual main figures itself, we're going to go over the accessories. So we'll start with Green Goblin, and obviously here we have the Norman Osborn head sculpt, which looks really cool. I like how his hairstyle kind of reminds me, kind of looks like it's got cell shading there from the actual his haircut, if that makes sense, how he's got that sort of hairstyle. It looks really good throughout the hair. You could actually put this, if you wanted to, on the old Iron Patriot Marvel Legends, get that Dark Avengers Norman Osborn figure going. But I gotta say, the paint on this head sculpt is really good. It's got that sinister look, which I think is really great. I just love how his eyes look. It's got that proper menacing, like, Green Goblin face. If you can see on here how he's smiling, it's got that evil, sinister look. And obviously we have the pumpkin bomb. So you can see there, it's pretty much standard what we've been getting with the previous retro Green Goblins. Obviously you got that smoke effect, which is coming out of the pumpkin bomb, which looks really good. The orange paint throughout this pumpkin bomb looks really good as well. A different sort of oranges going on, so you got like a darkish greyish orange there, but it's a light orange there, so it's all right. And obviously the glider itself, so we have the two yellow eyes there, and obviously it's a nice purple finish throughout of the entire figure. Obviously we've got a little groove there, so if you wanted to put something to make it stand, I don't know if it would work. It would have been cool if you had something to put here, like a blast effect. See that he's going really fast from his Goblin glider. Just going to do a comparison. 2 seconds. So here is Hobgoblin's glider. 1 minute. Hobgoblin's to this side and Green Goblin's this side. I know on the previous Green Goblin one it was a silverish grey finish with some little bit of touches here and there, but I've got to say this actual front bit of the actual Goblin card kind of looks like Shredder's mask, if you can see that. Yeah. And for Mary Jane's accessories, we've just got 2 plain hands, as you can see right there. So we're going to go over Green Goblin first because he's fucking awesome. So let's go over him. So here is a closer look at Green Goblin. The colours on this guy just really pop. But as you can see, notice straight away the crotch is a different purple. But if you look at the box here, it is the same purple throughout. So that is a fault through this figure. There's not really much for cell shading on this guy, but I've got to say he looks great. If you even look at the mouth there, it's just got little painted bits inside. It's not just a sculpted mouth, like it's just flat, it's actually sculpted inside the head sculpt as well. I really love how this guy looks as well. He looks proper sinister and crazy. I just love how it's got this sort of like tight latex sculpting and paint throughout this entire figure. I'm not gonna lie though, this bit is annoying me, but it is what it is. Obviously just love how the Goblin hat looks. So he's got a scarf there, but you could probably take it off if you replace. So let's just try this. So we take that off. yeah, so here it is on the actual thing. I think it looks kind of silly without the scarf, so I'm going to put the scarf back on 2 seconds. So I feel like if you have this here, it kind of hides like the neck joint. But yeah, it doesn't come with any other accessories either, which is a bit poor if you ask me. 2 seconds. So yeah, there you go. He looks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually blown away by this head sculpt of Norman Osborn. It looks really, really cool. I'm really happy with that. And like, you can kind of, you know, like in Spider-Man, the actual movie, how he actually speaks to the helmet. I know this is a mask, but you kind of got sort of this, I'm kind of getting that vibe here, if you know what I mean. So yeah, here he is with the actual, like I said, Norman on the actual Green Goblin body. So yeah, oh yeah, I'm mistaken. I am missing an accessory. Let me find it. Oh yeah, it's here. Sorry, I was wrong. So here is the green bag that he comes with. I actually got a little bit of a paint smudge there, but it's no biggie. Obviously, the stitch paint and sculpts look really, really good on this. It's pretty much the same. It comes with Hobgoblin and the retro Green Goblin before. So you could just obviously put that over here. And I've just failed miserably from that. So let's just try that again. So you can either take the head sculpt off or you can just do it this way. Which I'm not fussed, so I'm going to do it like that. And yeah, that's the bag. So let's take this head sculpt off again. So yeah, obviously we have the belt here, which is really nice, painted and sculpted. It's a really, really light brown. I'm actually really blown away by this figure, guys. He looks so menacing and freaking cool. So yeah, we're going to go over the articulation now on this guy. For articulation, he can look up really, really good. There's no hindrance from the sock bit at the back, which, yeah, I know I'm going to call it a sock. He looks down pretty good. He doesn't have any butterfly joint, so normally it's quite, like, you normally get a better spread, so there's no butterfly joints. You get a good spread there. He does have a bicep swivel, which is full rotation. It does come with double jointed elbows, but you're going to get some hindrance from that glove, so be aware. And it is not a pinless figure either, so yeah. He does have an ab crunch, which is really good on mine. Swivel at the waist, a good spread on the actual legs as well. There's no hindrance there. We've got a cut at the thigh, which is full rotation. Double bend at the knee, which is just really, really smooth on mine. We've got a cut at the boot, which is a full rotation and a full ankle pivot. I am so blown away by this guy. He looks so epic. So yeah, we're going to go over Mary Jane, then we're going to go over comparisons. So let's do that. So here is Mary Jane. And I've got to say, she looks really, really good. I think the only cell shading I can see are actually the buttons on her blouse. Green Goblin didn't come with any cell shading, but it would have been cool if you can see the little scales on his legs and arms. If we had some sort of cell shading on that, it would have been cool, but I'm not really bothered about it. But yeah, so back to this one. So obviously the paint on her hair looks really, really cool. Obviously you have this sort of jean sort of thing going on here, which is pretty accurate. You got the back jean pockets there, pink here for the obviously the sweater underneath. I'm not gonna lie, she's wearing a lot of layers. And even, I know it's New York City, but Jesus Christ, it's like she's wearing a turtleneck and she's wearing a jumper. Like, Jesus Christ, how are you not sweating, girl? So yeah, I've got to say the sculpting on the actual hair is really, really nice. It just goes really, really well there. And obviously, she's got blue eyes and some lipstick, which is really cool. I've got to say she's better than the Aunt May figure. Definitely better in my opinion. You can get some good displays going on with her and Aunt May if you like that. Obviously it comes with boots as well. I like how the boots are sculpted. It kind of looks like Western cowboy boots. She looks really, really good. I say she looks how she looks in the TV series. She's not really got that blush effect though, if you know what I mean. She's got some dimples on her actual mouth, like near her mouth you can see there, which is really cool thing. And a bit of a bum chin as well, a dimple on the bum, a dimple on the bum chin. But yeah, she looks really good. But for articulation, she can't really look up that high, I think, because of the hindrance of the hair. But oh yeah, she can look down quite low. That's good. Obviously, good spread on the arms. It is a single jointed figure on the arms, but she is pinless here, which I think it works well for these sort of joints, in my opinion. Obviously, there's no like swivel here. You know, Goblin has his gloves, but there's no swivel there. She has a diaphragm joint, which is really good. I'm not really getting a swivel there, but I don't want to risk. I'm not getting nothing because that's just swiveling from the diaphragm joint, but I ain't gonna risk it just in case. Good spread there, but there's some hindrance here. Rotation at the thigh because of the cut. Double bend on the knees, and again, it's pinless. We've got a boot, full rotation at the boot, and we've got a swivel. So yeah, we're gonna go over some comparisons now. Yeah, Jesus Christ, she's like proper posable. Yeah, so let's go over some comparisons now. So here is my comparisons with my other Spidey villains that I can fit in this bit. And the reason I chose these certain ones because the colours just really pop on these. And obviously, I just wanted to actually get Goblin here because his pumpkin bomb is different to obviously the one that's in his hand. So the one in his hand here, let me just get that. And yeah, don't worry about it. So Hobgoblin's is here, which is the translucent orange, and Green Goblin is here. So let me just get these back up. The smoke is pretty much the same. I feel like this one on Green Goblin is more translucent than the one on the translucent bomb. So there's more translucent smoke on the Green Goblin, but more translucent orange on Hobgoblin. So that's it for the comparisons on these ones. I'm going to put Mary Jane in there now. So here is Mary Jane, and I've got to say, I really love how Doc Ock and Mary Jane, like, they have that such animation colour scheme, and so does Scorpion and Green Goblin. I think they just look perfect. I thought I'd get Hobgoblin in there, just show the difference on obviously Hobgoblin. And obviously you got Craven. I love this fucking 2-pack, man. It's probably one of the best 2-packs I've had in a while. So yeah, that's it for the comparison. Time to go for my final thoughts. For my final thoughts, obviously I've just got to mention these feet just clicking like that on the glider, which is good. I've just seen this before on the previous Green Goblin, but you also know about how Hobgoblin sucks. So yeah, again, really love this 2-pack. The colours just are so vibrant, they just pop. Articulation is so really good, especially the pinless one on actually Mary Jane herself. I'm really pleased with this Green Goblin. I've been posting on some groups like what's my favourite figures of the year. I'd say this is joint with Doc Ock at the moment. It's just so good, guys. I definitely recommend picking it up before it actually goes out of stock, especially if you missed out on the first Retro Green Goblin. I definitely recommend picking him up. So yeah, that's it for the review. Highly recommend getting this 2-pack. It is amazing in my opinion. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Stay tuned to the very end to watch some cool poses I got these guys in. Peace.